Hi, I'm just here to give a brief legislative update to all of our constituents in Ohio and around the country. Thankfully, today I am not in Columbus, so I was able to take some time to record this message and share with you all. One of Agudah's most important priorities, both in Ohio and around the country, is focused on ensuring not just non-public schools have the resources that they need, but that parents themselves are actively given the resources to choose their school. Building on some of our successes that we had in December, which increased the number of families that are eligible for Ohio's EdChoice Scholarship Program, which for those that don't know, provides $4,650 to students in kindergarten through 8th grade and $6,000 for students in high school, which is very, very important to our communities and really does set the pace for other states in the country. For example, you may have heard some of our updates. Agudah is active in a number of states that are actively looking at increasing school choice programs in communities that we work in, like Missouri, for example. And a lot of that activity has come as a result of Ohio's groundbreaking expansion of EdChoice in late November this year. The Governor DeWine, our governor in Ohio, has introduced a state budget, which is a 2-year spending plan. And that's really important because so many of the issues that we work on in Ohio throughout the year really get decided during this period of time, odd years between January and July. Obviously, the work starts well before that, but that's when the bills are actively considered. Some of our priorities in this bill currently that we are either happy with or are looking to improve upon are the governor has released language, a law essentially, that will strengthen the public transportation, school busing for our students, including those in non-public schools. That's obviously very important to us. It's very important to our families, and it's very important that every student is able to get to school safely. In addition, there are two other key areas where the state provides support to non-public school students. Those are the Auxiliary Services Program, which provides $950 approximately to schools to provide services like speech therapy, to provide textbooks, technology, security in some cases. And that's very, very important. We are actively working to improve this language and make sure that the funding that is appropriated for this is sufficient. In addition, there's another really important piece of support called administrative cost reimbursement, which provides about $450 per student to reimburse non-public schools for complying with certain state mandates. This is money that doesn't go directly to families and doesn't necessarily even directly go to schools, but obviously those two line items that essentially subsidize the cost of educating a student by almost $1,300 substantially helps schools keep tuition as low as they can. In addition, our EdChoice income-based program the governor is proposing to continue increasing the funding available for that. We are going to continue to work within the legislature to improve that, increase the scholarship amounts, and hopefully to increase the number of families that are eligible as well, even beyond families that make below 250% of the federal poverty level. In addition to strengthening other aspects of our much larger EdChoice scholarship program, which is targeted in certain areas around the state. This is a very large bill. It incorporates almost $150 billion of state spending, and there are a lot of moving pieces. We ultimately won't know how successful or unsuccessful we've been until the bill gets signed at the end of June. If you're asking how you can help, it always helps when you pick up the phone and you call your state legislator and tell them about things that matter to you, whether it's security funding for our schools, for our schools, school choice, whatever it is. The more they know you, the better it is for all of us. So thank you for helping us help our community.